Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land that loves RC airplanes, RC cars, helicopters. Old man doing stuff down here in Prattville, Montgomery, Alabama. It's January the 2nd, 2025, and we got 32 degrees this morning. I've got my heater down here like I like it, warming my feet up and my body. Today I'm working on the Tomahawk Futura 64 millimeter EDF from FMS, which is a licensed product of the German company Tomahawk that makes a turbine, several different styles of turbine planes, among other type of really expensive aircraft. And they're one of their most popular is the turbine Futura, which is based off of this, of course, this one's based off their turbine. It's pretty much the way they make them in Germany as much as they could. One feature that I do like on it is the run of this right here. It acts as lift. It's actually, there's an undercut right here. It's a very versatile plane. It's got tons of reviews on YouTube, and I usually just wait till after product's out for about a year or so, and I will go ahead and get one. It has, of course, has flaps, ailerons, rudder, elevator. Today, the main thing, the point I'm trying to make mainly is I've installed a Lemon receiver, which is a stabilizer gyro as well, which basically acts as safe on one of the switches, positions of the switch. It's the 3-position switch you can set up. It will straighten it out, flip it over if you get messed up. Has a gyro, has little pods right here. You can adjust these. So if you get too much overcompensation on gyro, you can turn it down. It took me a while to get it figured out, and I put a piece of foam and raised it up because it would have ended up underneath the intakes, which I don't like that. So where it's at is right here where the wires come out. I always put my wires out. Wires, I tell you what, anytime you can get it outside, you get, a lot of people argue about this, but I've always felt you get better reception if you get it outside this foam and away from all this electrical. So I've always done that. Once you fly that thing a few feet away, you can't see it anyway. I couldn't care less about the looks of some of the plane as long as it's functional. One thing that I've found out over the years is that now they've moved on to telemetry, so you can't really get these anymore like this, brand new. They moved on from these. Lemon has sold out of them. They made a version of this, the exact same one, just put an Admiral sticker on it, which I have an Admiral in my Dynam biplane right there, my 3D Devil. I have one in my Motion RC Skynetic Havoc, Reno Racer for sale. Works really well, but now if I can, unless I can find some of these used on RC groups or over time, or on eBay, and I prefer having it brand new. I don't really want to get a used one out of somebody's plane. I probably would take it, try it for a while. However, you can basically you can get these that have gyros, and some of them have safe, not from Lemon, but you can get these and you just buy a separate receiver. Now, you can get these from Lemon that have the telemetry, so they're about $39. At any rate, I've got it set up like I like it. Everything's dialed in. Still working on getting it airborne. There's tons of reviews on this one, so I'm not going to bore everybody with how great it is. Just check it out. I think it is. That's why I bought it. I've also got a backup Havoc from Motion RC. It's right there in the long box. That's this Havoc right here. I liked it so much I bought an extra one. It's brand new. I've had it since August 23. I've got 2 boxes of the vertical takeoff Horizon Xvert, which that's what that is right there. It's a fun plane. It's kind of hard to keep them dialed in. The props break easy, that sort of thing. These are probably, 15, 20 years old. They're like old, new stuff in the box, kind of. So I still work on those. I've got a retired Hobby King Radjet. I've got my Pitts biplane right here. I've had it since about a year now. I've ordered me 2 3-cell 300 MAH. I tried the 500s. They're just too big, too heavy, but that's a cool little biplane. So I'll have it out on the bench before too much longer, getting it dialed in. Over here I've got a couple of Traxxas Nitros. You can't see them very well, but they're up under there. I'm working on getting those going. I have a Glow. If I can flip this, here we go. A Glow. That's kind of a P51. I've got its wing up here. It's covered up. That was a gift to me, and I haven't really worked on that much. I've got my Wright. Let me get up here. My version 2 Wright Top Hobby High Wing. It's a bottom loader. It's really nice to fly on 3-cells. It just takes a 3-cell. That's a really nice one. I've got a Zod 50 miller EDF. I enjoy it. Let me zoom back a little bit. Here we go. And then I've got a couple of my Wing, and that's called the Goblin. I don't fly those much anymore. I get tired of fixing on this stuff all the time because it's kind of wild and crazy. They break. I'm just not into fixing things all the time like I used to be. Over here, I have from Motion RC, the Skynetic Neptune. I've had it. There's some of my workbench area. I've had it quite a while. So there it is. That's a really nice wing. It's got a prop drive. So, got my plants up. I've got a UV light on over there. And believe it or not, I have been straightening up, decluttering. I've sold a lot of planes, given a lot of planes away. So it's a lot more manageable now. Installed a fan in that back window for the summertime. Excuse this coughing. I've got a heat light over here for my cat. If you like animals, this is where she sleeps. I've got her 2 heat lights, and then also this is a non-heated barn. So these little lights, I keep these on at night. I mean, these little heating lights to keep my aloe vera alive. And then I've got 3 plants that I fool with every year. I've got a nice little window where you can look out over my bird feeders. That's pretty cool. So today it is right now 51 in the barn, which is actually about 42. These little heat lights have warmed up this area for the cat. These little lights are fixing to go off. It's about 10 a.m. And these are my Nitro Traxxas. And I had a roller I bought that I'm working on taking down to put a few brake parts on one of them. So this is my retirement. I have a motorcycle, a Silver Wing Honda. I love riding it. And then I have a few exotic, nothing venomous, but you know, I have a ball python and a few corn snakes, that sort of thing. So at any rate, the main goal today was to talk about a stabilizer, and I rambled on about other things, but I about got it dialed in. So you guys take care and have fun. And I tell you one thing I like about Dynam is their planes. This is the Dynam 3D Devil right here. This is a biplane. I put some servos I bought off of eBay, which those are really big servos that stick out. The Dynam servos are notorious not very good, but the framework, the body itself are pretty sturdy. You can get parts. I do like biplanes, and that's a fun one to fly right there. You got to stay on top of it. It's a 4-cell. I pancaked it, busted that landing gear. I had to buy some new landing gear. Anyway, I don't do much flying videos. There's plenty of those. I just like doing static videos, talking about acquisitions, mainly setting things up some. And so I'm going to try to work on that a little more in detail in the future. So you guys take care and have a great life. It's Old Man Doing Stuff. Prattville, Montgomery, Alabama on a cold January day, 2025. Out of here.